going on, guys? Good morning. But before I get into this video, guys, I want to just have a moment of silence for all the people who lost a loved one or just, passed away for 9/11. That did happen, and I do want to respect the holiday. All right, thank you for being respectful. So today, guys, we're going to do an update, a stock market update on, guess what? Our three market indices. We got the NASDAQ, Dow, and SPY, or S&P 500. I do want to, I think I might transition to a easier description of the two EMA and the RSI, but again, I just feel that it's necessary to stick with what we've been doing. The MACD. All right, so the MACD crossed as a sell signal September 6th. We've had a bearish wick right here and a bearish day, but with a bullish wick. However, that pre-market price right around here, right around that day's close, so on that Friday's close. So it'll be interesting how the markets open. Yeah, so RSI is curling up, but I do feel like with today will have a huge impact if this actually continues to curl up or actual continued downfall. The sell volume wasn't that large, so not extreme concerns there. However, we do want to see some green days if we want to be long, and if you want to be short, you're happy if you see another red day, just to give you some more put opportunity. Let's draw some lines. I guess that's what technical analysis do. But that 178 seems to be a price target. We've had some bounce off right here. Then we had some rejection right here. So if you are long and if you see a lot of weak hands falling down here to 178, you better buy it up. But if you see this support breaks, short it. Honestly, pre-market is not looking good, guys. China just gave some more tariffs. I am happy in my one short position. I'm truly, truly happy. I'm going to talk about the stock that I'm shorting currently. Enough with the QQQ. Enough with the NASDAQ. Going over to the Dow. Dow had a red day, guys. Dow had a red day with a strong body, showing that it was a secured red day. Even though the markets were slick and green yesterday, we're looking bearish right now since we're out of this rising wedge. RSI on a decline, MACD on a sell signal. That that pre-market price right now is at 258.04. So we broke this support because it was getting bounced off at that 258.37. So pre-market price, honestly, right about here. And honestly, we can see it fall to 256 today, guys. 256.83, since it did show that it was some resistance right here. Because if you see a resistance point, you will see immediate price action right after. So yeah, guys, it's okay to be bearish right now. It's okay because you can still make the same amount of money if you play in these puts. When I say it's been a lot of recession talk, the market makers want a recession so bad, guys. Like, it is clear as day. I did want this RSI to curl up, but it didn't. That's a signal that it's looking bearish. We have a clear, like an actual indicator that shows when there are buy signals, when they are sell signals. This says it's a sell signal. We have to make sure we are woke. We are not just saying we're on the hopium. We're not hoping that the price goes up. I played myself, and I knew Square was looking bearish, but I had my bullish sentiment, and I didn't want and I didn't want it to be bearish. However, I'm selling right at open, guys. I'm selling right at open on my call. I'm dumping because if I can get all cash, find those stocks to short, I'm in there. I am so in there. So bearish on the Dow as well, even though it was one of the more bullish charts. Now we got the SPY. Whew. That pre-market, y'all, 287.32. What are we gonna do, guys? What are we gonna do? We only want to see green days. Let's see where that market price, that pre-market price is. So we got 287.30. 287.30 right about here. Yep, so in between the open and the close of the one of the last days, and it's right at that a weak resistance level right here. 287.32 pre-market. Yeah, markets are looking red right now, but I do not like to base anything off of pre-market. But that tariff talk does have you feeling bearish, guys. It does have me feeling bearish, truly. Sell signal, cross, RSI. It hit a low of 55, but then bounced off to 57. However, I do see why. I don't see why it shouldn't just fall a little, guys. I think it's due for a little pull, like a major pullback. We haven't had a real one since March to April. And we just only want to be bullish. With all this tariff talk, they're just making it clear. We want a correction. We want to take a little profit, guys. A little profit. Right there. I can. This is weak. I don't really like it, but this could be the next support level. Honestly, let's get some EMAs on there. I usually like to do the 20 EMA. Bam. All right, guys. So we are right at that. Like when I say right at it, so if you see in the blue at the top left corner, you'll see the EMA price. Right here, it is 287.30. Pre-market price 287.30. If we fall below 287.30, that is below a default EMA for a lot of traders. If you are a trader, you usually sell when support becomes resistance. This would become resistance if we literally are at that 287.20, 287.25. Folks are selling because that's a little short-term bearish move. Right here, guys, if you're a trader, real quick swing trader, you see this fall below 20 EMA, you sold. Look what happened. You were able to buy back, buy your calls cheap, buy your stocks cheap, and for the swing up. When you see it happen again, people were able to buy right here. And one more time, guys, when that 20 EMA fall, it's a downside. It's a downside to it. So when we are hovering, we are in a decision-making opportunity. What some people do, they buy at support levels. I think what I want to do is watch support levels, react to how it played that support level. So guys, just be careful. It's really going to get serious real quick, really volatile as far as, we want to have tariff talks next week with the World Trading Organization. That's pretty huge, guys. It's pretty huge. So just watch for this. This is one of the biggest ones just to see what's up. 287.30 fall, bearish. This one, let's throw that indicator on there as well. Moving average right there at that 20. I think 9 is just way too small. It's still above EMA. Oh, nope, never mind. Pre-market price is below the 20 EMA. 258.11 is the EMA. And it is 7 cents below that, guys. Pop that on there for y'all again. Bearish, guys. We are under the 20 EMA as well right here. Price, that's support level. Price, current price, right around here, guys. So it's pre-market price right below, or actually, clearly below the 20 EMA. So it's looking bearish. About probably turn puts. I mean, calls into puts pretty soon. So I guess what, guys? I am shorting Apple. I did get excited off that 218.03 price that I just saw, but it did flip to 218.24. I want to get more knowledge on what this is. If anyone knows what this is, oh, there's an information thing. The broker is not connected. Oh, okay, whatever. But yeah, so the 20 EMA is currently 217.91. The pre-market price is 218.24. Guys, I want this to break. I want it to break. So it's a lot of lines, guys. I'm sorry. It's a lot of lines because I was doing some charting. But let's look at last September when we had the iPhone release. This is a hype event, guys, right? Right? Not so much. So you had a 9% drop through the month of September, and there was no hype at all in the month of September when there was the actual month of the release. And you had some sell volume clearly. You had some high sell volume here, high sell volume here throughout the entire sell-off. Guess what, guys? That MACD crossed. RSI decline. When you see a sell-off, guys, you don't want to see the increase of sell volume day after day after day. You just don't want to see that if you're long, because you see that it can still sell off higher. Because right now we see or sometime in June, April, around January, you can see some selling off even higher, guys. You can see even higher sell off, but it's actually increasing so gradually, so beautifully. I think this was an easy short. Shorted when the price was at 218.40. Well, I bought a put. I don't really short, but I bought a put. 218.40. It's a weekly put. Currently, we actually got some positive action. 218.44 on pre-market, but I think as soon as those floodgates open, we're gonna see a flush like it did yesterday. Man, because that's when I was like, I think I need to get a put on this. Because when I say that first hour, from the high of it was 221.82 down to 216 in 1 hour, guys. Flush. You see another flush. If you see these strong bearish candles, watch out, guys. Watch out, longs. I am excited, guys. I am excited for that morning flush. Up 2x, up 3x, I don't care. And I'm going to hold it too. Probably till Wednesday morning's flush. But I'll sell at Wednesday morning flush. I ain't going to fake it to you. That put is at 215, right about here. But the next support I see is 214. And you see, you don't want to see this, longs. You don't want to see it. You don't want to see these bearish wicks. 3 is a pattern, guys. 3 is a pattern. 1, 2, 3. So this will be my first successful put. Last times I've done puts, I think I put it on Microsoft when it actually was going down to a support level back, like before I charted for real. I was going off a TradingView's gauge system. But now that I have a lot of knowledge about technical analysis, I think I am a happy bear currently. 4 hour under the 20 EMA gives me more confidence. One day, it's when I say right there, it's 217.91, and it did get flushed below it. I want to see another flush, and when I say confident, I ain't even looking at Robinhood all day. If I know that it's below that 20 EMA, that 217.91. So I'm going to keep y'all updated on that short. And then also UNH gave me a lot of interest today. I heard that there was a CEO sold off somebody on StockTwit said, that's on my bear watch list. So what you do, guys, is you usually want to buy at support levels when we are, well, you want to buy at support levels if you're long, but you have to watch this level, guys. It's at 259.90. That this line that I have is at 259.06. If 259.06 is right here, it actually show immediate transition in price. If 259 breaks, then you got 256. Honestly, you don't have 256. I'm not going to call that a support level. You have an opportunity to go down, 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 like real good downward price action. I want to see another positive short. RSI, super strong decline, guys. that's pretty strong. I'm not gonna lie to you. So currently, looking at this one, it was able to go down pretty far. I wish it would have been a much easy short if this was already like overbought, because like back whenever it dumped earlier, it had a clear overbought system and it needed to correct. It wasn't extremely overbought, but I wanted to see what the other technical analysis think about this one. RSI on a sharp decline, MACD just crossed negative, and this bearish candle, I mean, it's long and strong, man, long and strong. Who knows, man? Who knows? Who's to say what happens today? But if I see 259 break, and I get that Birdman handshake going, I'm buying a put probably at like 250, 250 if they have one. 255, I see some downside. When I say this bull market has just been, everyone's paradise. Everyone's been happy. No one's been worried about anything. You see how far back I'm zooming out? Where is the downside? We got $30, guys. $30. People were buying this at $30 back in 2010. Now sitting on 260. Somebody got to pull the rug. Who gonna do it though? Who gonna finally take profit? Because the hedge funds, they ain't taking no profit. And it's gonna be really a race, guys. Like when you see downside, this is gonna be a race who's selling fastest, because it's sell first. It's sell first. So yeah. Thank y'all for tuning in. Did want y'all to just keep up to date. This one I haven't shorted yet, but I do want to see what's up with it. Shorting Apple. The Dow's not looking good pre-market. That this NASDAQ is below the 20 EMA as far as pre-market price go, and then that SPY at 287.46, a little bit above the 20 EMA. I'm gonna see y'all after the market close and after hours, just to show you all what happened to Apple, UNH, and my 3 favorite indices to go over each day. Thank y'all.